Greetings, wise ones, and welcome back to the 8th House Wisdom channel. I'm Melissa of 8th House Wisdom, author, psychotherapist, business astrologer, feminine energy, and stellar planning expert. On this channel, we help you leverage the power of the sun and its natural cycle through astrology and stellar planning applications created specifically for female entrepreneurs, executives, leaders, and professionals. Today's video is a zodiac season update for the sun's movement into the third house and the sign of Gemini. We're going to be diving into the astrological energies surrounding the sun's shift into the mutable maven air sign of Gemini and the planet Jupiter, the expander's grand entrance into the same sign on May 25th. So get ready for a whirlwind of communication, community, and cosmic connection as we embrace the archetype of the sacred messenger. If you want to know more, stay tuned for the rest of this video to get your download, and make sure to give it a thumbs up so that it can be shared with more wise ones via the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more zodiac season and stellar planning updates to keep you in cyclical flow and in your soft girl era in life and in business. Welcome to Gemini season, wise ones. As the cosmic clock ticks forward in the beautiful celestial ballet that is the zodiac and its cycles, we have yet another profound shift in the cosmic energies, because on May 20th, 2024 at 8:59 a.m. Eastern Time, the radiant sun gracefully pirouettes into the mutable air sign of Gemini, heralding the onset of Gemini season. This one is very near and dear to me because I am personally a Gemini rising, and in taking a look at my business establishment date, I have also corrected my business chart, which is also a Gemini rising. So I've been looking forward to Gemini season all year long. For all of you people lovers out there, as the sun extends its warm rays into this sign, be prepared to get talkative and vivacious and be encouraged to spend the next 4 weeks interacting with like-minded people. Emphasis on the mind. As Gemini is the sign of all things local and in your neighborhood, you'll want to check out what's available inside of the city or wherever your locality is. It's all about interacting and conversing throughout Gemini season. Think networking on steroids. And just a mere 5 days later, on May 25th, the giant planet of Jupiter follows suit, making its grand entrance into the realm of the twins for a 12-month sojourn that will end on June 9th, 2025. This astral convergence marks a new energetic shift directly after Jupiter has been reborn, passing through the heart of the sun during its Cazimi period, and will now be emerging into its opposing sign, as Jupiter is a ruler of Sagittarius and Gemini opposes it. But this energy is going to give us a lot of focus on vibrant communication, intellectual exploration, and social alchemy as we move deeper into the archetype of Gemini, which is the sacred messenger. These two major transits are going to mark a really transformative period, not only in the cosmos with lasting energy, but for our own lives with gifts that cannot be imagined or measured. So it's important for us to tap in. Jupiter is showing up as a blessing, and allows us to tap into the essence of Mercury, which brings with it a sense of speed and agility, just like its sign, well, one of the signs that it rules, Gemini. The sacred messenger utilizes the power of communication, their social network, thinking about thinking, writing their ideas to be a powerful conduit for change with the people that they are connected to. When we look at the mashup of Gemini, ruled by Mercury, being all about communication, intellect, and versatility, and then Jupiter being the expander and about largesse, gifts, blessings, and dissemination, we've got a really potent mix related to journeys of thinking, learning, speaking, expanding, and exploring. This is when we will be calling upon the qualities of the sacred messenger archetype: curiosity, adaptability, and social connectivity to really help us out both in life and in business, so that we can navigate and harness this long-lasting energetic shift. And the longer lasting one being the presence of Jupiter in Gemini for the next year. So, in the rest of this video, we're going to delve into 8 tips that will help you make the most of this cosmic energy in your personal life as well as business and career. So make sure, if you haven't already, to grab a copy of your own birth chart and your business's chart so that you will be ready to locate and apply this information as it's provided. To apply the information in this video, click the link below to get a free copy of your birth chart. Understand your planetary placements and get your planet positions at birth so you know where all the signs are in your chart. All right, wise ones. First up is cultivate curiosity. During Gemini season, it is important for you to embrace your intellectual thirst and stay curious about your industry trends, innovations, and new ideas. Now is the time to seek out learning opportunities and engage in thought-provoking conversations to expand your knowledge base in whatever area you work. This puts the mashup of Gemini and Sagittarius energy to best use. Tip number 2 is foster effective communication. Remember that Gemini and its opposing sign Sagittarius represent the communication and learning axis. So we want to leverage the power of clear and concise communication to convey our message and build meaningful connections. And this is doubly important as we are just coming out of a Mercury retrograde post-shadow. So we want to be really clear and precise. And we probably have some cleaning up to do from periods of time while Mercury was in brash and sassy Aries that are needed to smooth things over so that we can engage better with our communities and networks. Whether you are doing this through a presentation, a networking event, or social media, remember to communicate with clarity and authenticity for the win during Gemini season. Tip number 3 is remain agile and adaptable. Mercury, the ruling planet of Gemini, is known as Quicksilver. It is a patron of merchants, of runners, and it is known for its agility. So in this fast-paced business and career environment, especially in the 2020s, flexibility is key. Make sure to stay nimble in your approach to anything that you are doing. Adapt to changes quickly and be sure to embrace new opportunities as they arise. Sometimes this is challenging as we have come out of Taurus season, which is fixed energy and really does not like change. But leaning into the fact that change and death which are much of the same thing, are the only things that we are promised. So it's best to embrace them and go along for the ride. Will be very important for you in being successful over the next 30 days. Network strategically is number 4. You know, they say your network is your net worth. And Gemini is the sign known for networking, along with the other air signs, particularly Aquarius. But we want to focus during this next 30-day period on expanding our professional network and fostering collaborations that align with our goals. We have just pushed past the heart of Q2, and so you want to revisit any goals that you have professionally or business-wise to see where your progress is on that and utilize your network to help you get there. Attend industry events, join online communities, and cultivate the relationships that you have that can support your career growth. And if you don't have any, then this is your invitation to go out and get some. Because now is the time to be connected socially, in your neighborhood, and within your community for the win. Tip number 5, invest in intellectual growth. Gemini is a sign of learning, particularly early learning experiences. And when we commit to being a lifelong learner and invest in our intellectual development, things flourish in our lives. So whether it's through a course, a workshop, a mentorship, a program, some form of professional development, use this 30-day period to find ways to seek out and expand your skill set. And if you are able to make a commitment to continuous growth and learning around your expertise, even better for you throughout the rest of this year. Number 6, embrace optimism. Jupiter is the traditional ruling planet of Pisces and the current ruling planet of Sagittarius. It rules both. In the Sagittarius sense, it is known for its bright side, sunny disposition, and boundless optimism. Because Jupiter is moving into Gemini very early into this season, we need to make it a point to embrace a sense of optimism in our business, career, and professional lives. Sanitize your environment of negative things so that you can maintain a positive outlook and believe in your abilities to succeed. Trust in the journey and remain resilient in the face of changes, knowing that every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. And we have set course on a 12-month period of growth and expansion in the Gemini area of your chart. So let's dig in and get happy. Tip number 7, seek diverse perspectives. If you are a person who pays attention to the symbology of the zodiac, you know that the glyph for Gemini is the Roman numeral number 2. The actual totem or representation is that of twins. And so this naturally leans into the idea that more than one perspective is best during Gemini season. That in fact, it's an asset. So you want to make sure that you are embracing diversity and inclusivity in your professional interactions. And I know these are buzzwords for a lot of people as offices and corporations are creating DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. And much of that happened during 2020, and we're now experiencing a backlash in certain instances where people are dropping it because of how controversial. But regardless of your thoughts around that, research shows that diversity of thought, of gender, of race, of economic background, even of discipline when it comes to professions, creates greater success. There's divergent thinking that comes up, and the solutions that are reached far surpass those of a group of similarly trained and similarly aligned talking heads. So make sure over the next 30 days that you are engaging with individuals from different backgrounds and different cultures, maybe a different department in the place that you work, and truly do the work to welcome those diverse perspectives, knowing that they can enrich your decision-making process and thereby your success. Last but not least is number 8, and that's balance, work, and play. Again, we are in a mutable season. Mutable seasons are those that straddle the fence. Gemini ends spring and ushers us into summer, which also means there's some balancing to do. So we want to find harmony between work and leisure to prevent burnout and maintain our overall well-being. That is the heart of what my channel and my practice is about. Women can achieve extreme success. However, it looks different than how that shows up in a masculine body. We are not the definition of consistency, nor should we strive to be. We are the definition of cyclical flow. So, prioritizing self-care, hobbies, and engineering and sticking with periods of downtime to recharge and rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit are absolutely necessary to getting ahead. And don't let it trick you in thinking that taking time off as a woman will somehow set you back. In fact, it's the opposite. Not taking off enough time, not acknowledging when your body is tired, forcing yourself to push through in the name of hustle when you really need a bath and a nap are the exact things that will penalize us, if not in the short term, because you can get things done, in the long term, because they add to cumulative stress and hasten burnout even faster. And so, wise ones, there you have it. My 8 tips for harnessing and navigating Gemini season and the movement of Jupiter into Gemini so that you can experience expansion and success at levels not seen before. This is a time where we can unlock new pathways to success and fulfillment in our business and career because there is a natural energy of expansion in whatever area of your chart is ruled by Gemini. So wherever that may be, remember to bring these particular qualities to how you interact. Stay curious, communicate effectively, and embrace the power of community and network as you navigate the changes and transformations that will occur on this year-long journey. Gemini is a sacred messenger and a social butterfly, and we really want to lean into those aspects. We also want to lean into the nature of duality for Gemini, taking active runs because Gemini, which is an air sign, is a masculine sign that wants to take action, but remembering that our feminine bodies work on receptivity and rest. So our duality must be taking action and planning for the requisite rest in order to continue that cycle. And if we're doing that, we will steadily move forward and win the race. I hope that this video has been informative and useful for you as you engage in planning for the month ahead. And while I know this sounds a little random because this is coming out on or around May 20th, when I look at months, I am not just looking at the calendar year. I'm looking at when the energy shifts. This is at the heart of stellar planning and how stellar planning can ensure that you are living your best life. Rule number 1 is track where the sun is and understand that that's the slice of life that's going to get the biggest shine over the next 30 days. So we want to align our desire to shine or our goals and efforts with wherever that energy is, because that's how you make hay, ladies and or gentlemen. You make hay wherever the sun shines. And so I hope we're all able to do that and make coin during this 30-day period and beyond as we experience the Jupiter and Gemini transit. Because life does come with an instruction manual. It is written in the stars. Until next time, wise ones, sending you so much light and love. Blessed be. Are you ready for a stellar breakthrough? In this 30-minute free stellar breakthrough analysis, we'll identify the top 5 things that might be holding you back from aligning to your personal stellar success cycles, and the one thing that you need to do to move forward into ease and grace. Current energy vibes, the year ahead, your story, whatever you need to discuss related to the flow, timing, and planning in your life, we can start to work it out using astrology. Book your private session today by clicking the link below, or just come to the website and see what service works for you. I'd love to be your stellar planning and lunar wisdom formula guide to living a soft life in business and beyond. Check out my new Etsy store called Stellar Planning Tools to get some of my newest products to support you in applying stellar planning, the lunar wisdom formula, lunar self-care, and to expand your manifesting practice. My new series, The Wise Woman's Mindset and Self-Care Guides, are being offered exclusively on Etsy. These guides were created to assist you in living with more ease, grace, and with a process to make lasting change in your life. Check them out. Link is in the description below. Discover the keys to your life's path and purpose by reading the stars with a free personal astrology report sample from 8th House Wisdom. From obstacles to opportunities, these reports teach you what you need to know to thrive. Try out any of these 8 types of astrology reports, 2 multi-package reports, and 1 tarot reading in the 8th House Wisdom Astro Report store before you buy them. They're available for immediate download and specific to you, your life, and your unique birth information. Self-care isn't selfish. It's absolutely necessary for a soft life. Click the link below to get my free top 7 beauty therapy and self-care tips and the beauty therapy checklist. Learn to manifest by the moon with my astrology ebook, The Lunar Wisdom Formula. It helps women stay in tune with feminine energy and manifest a life that feels as good as it looks. The 2023 edition comes with a bonus moon calendar and important dates. Click the link in the description below. Get more out of your beauty treatments and self-care by aligning them with the moon's mood and phase. In my astrology ebook, The Lunar Wisdom Formula for Beauty and Self-Care. This guide does all the hard work for you so you can get greater benefits from your self-care and live a softer life by the moon. Link in the description below. Introducing our newest book, Guide to Herbal Remedies, packed with information on how to use herbs and plants to promote health and well-being. The guide includes detailed information on a wide range of herbs and their healing properties, as well as recipes for teas, tinctures, and other remedies you can make at home. Whether you're looking to boost your immune system, reduce stress and anxiety, or treat common ailments, this guide has everything you need to get started with natural healing. Join us as we explore the world of herbal remedies and discover how you can use the power of plants to support your health and well-being. Plus, 2 bonus items for getting herbal tools and using herbs to smudge so you can round out your herbal medicine cabinet and toolkit. Crystals are a fantastic tool to harmonize and ground your energy. Use my coupon code 8th House Wisdom for 11% off high quality, ethically sourced crystals. Click the link in the description below to shop today. Think, speak, and grow in abundant 2024 by downloading a free copy of the 2024 Stellar Year Blueprint. It's my formula for applying astrology to align your life to the natural cycles for greater ease and grace. Click the link in the description below to download yours today. Get an in-depth look at the astrology of 2024 and more information about my stellar planning process with this free workshop, Stellar Planning for 2024. Think, speak, and grow an abundant new year. Click the link in the description below to watch now. Remember, wise ones, life does come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. Please like, share, and comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Sending you so much light and love. Take care.